Hello, everybody, and welcome. How is everybody's Monday night? So, Heather, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm only here for a few minutes.
She has a
Or I
massage
gotta.
to go to.
It's usually every other Monday at 11, but I got bumped till night. So, and if I don't go, I can't move.
We completely understand. So we
Mm.
have some new people in the chat. I see we have
Awesome.
Timbo Beggins. I hope I said that right. Welcome. He says, "New friend here. Well, you are most welcome to join us. Thank you for being
Uh,
here." B Davy, how you doing? Welcome.
Hey.
We have Sim the Godfather. Hello. I think I've seen you before, but I'm not 100%
Yeah,
positive.
both them and BD Davies I've seen before. On the Pieces of Eight.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Uh,
and BD Davies even grew up in Salt Lake, so
that's
not
awesome.
far from where I am.
That's awesome. Hello, Perlini. Hello, Thrift Hunter. How are you doing this evening? James, Amputee Adventures. Yes, you are sassy man number one. Dwayne got kicked down. He's number two. Dwayne is sassy man number two. Hey,
Is
Dwayne, there he
he
is.
there? Oh, there he is.
So yeah, it's been going. So I don't know if I really want to talk too much about it. Have you guys watched the new Netflix? Let me pull up the name of it because I know I'm gonna mess it up. It's a new documentary on Netflix, and it's called let me find it. The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. Um,
And it's not a new story. It's been going
no,
around. What year did it? Well, stories about the Cecil Hotel been going around for 100 years.
yeah,
But this is kind of like their latest big one.
right.
And what year?
2013 is when this woman disappeared. Um, let me pull it up here because I don't want to butcher her name. And oh nope, I don't want to open Alyssa Lamb. Tommy had to tell me. We've been doing some research on it because it was very intriguing because he told me last night when we sat down to watch it that the hotel actually reminded him of a place in Milwaukee. And
Interesting, huh?
yeah, and like he showed me pictures of what this hotel used to look like in Milwaukee, and it was really like the same aura around it. And
They
so
attract all kinds of interesting things. My sister, she works at an inn that has been around for about around 100 years, and she said that there's energy there, and that those kinds of places just attract people.
right. You know, we were watching another live that was talking about it, and there was good points that were brought up, but the reason why I kind of started out tonight with this more, and we might most likely will not stay on this topic, is because the lady, she had mental health issues. She had bipolar, and a lot of people are misconstruing what's going on in the elevator as paranormal. And it's actually not. It's actually a let me pull up the correct term. It's a severe manic episode is what she was going through. And but that's this is now remember, this is my opinion. Disclaimer, we are not doctors, we are not counselors, we are just people who struggle with mental health, and so I thought this would be a good thing to kinda start out with, but if you guys don't wanna talk about it, it's okay. 100% alright. But I do recommend everybody watching this, documentary because it's wild. It gives you a different outlook on things, um, that because I don't have bipolar, so I don't know exactly what she was going through, but because I do struggle with mental health, I can relate in a sense with that. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Well, I can tell you that with the bipolar one, and if you have a severe manic, you can have schizoaffective um, going on, which you're believing things are not true. People are after you. Plenty of paranoia along with that. Um, with me being bipolar 2, I do not get that. Thank goodness. I'm so grateful. But I do know what it's like to go through manic moments. And mine, uh, I knew my thoughts didn't make sense, but I couldn't make them make sense, if that came out clearly.
Yeah,
And so then you do get caught up in your head and whatever your brain's telling you. And maybe you know it's not true, but you still can't resist, giving into the thoughts.
right, and she was a blogger. She wrote her stuff down on Tumblr? I don't know, I'm not familiar with Tumblr, but she kept, like, a digital diary of everything that she experienced every day, and so, it's a it's a good, um, series to see. Um, it's called let me write this or let me get this.
Is Tumblr around anymore?
You kn Is it?
I
Yeah,
don't
Tommy
know.
says it is.
Because all you ever hear of is Twitter and what? I don't know. I don't do any of those. What, Instagram?
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's kinda like I mean, I don't know, I've never really been on it, so I don't really know anything about Tumblr, or Tumblr, however you say it. Um, but I do know that a lot of people use it or used it. I'm not sure about now. Tommy says it's still pretty popular,
Huh.
but um, it's it's scary to think that she was having this going on and nobody recognized the signs.
That is, it's so weird to me. I can spot someone with bipolar even if they're not going through an episode.
Right, because you know what it entails. You know what it's um because you have it, you know the signs,
I guess I just assume everyone should know.
right, and I when we were watching it last night, Tommy said the, manager of the place looked really shady, and so I was watching her, and sure enough, she seemed really sketchy, really shady, and, like, when they found her, um James just caught my attention. But when they found her in the water tank on the top of the roof, she didn't call the police right away. She called her mom and told her mom, "Get ready." Like, who does that? That doesn't even make sense to me.
Well, and didn't they say they don't know how she got up there? Because you can't just simply get on the roof. You can't just simply get on top of the water tank.
Well,
That
see, that's the thing. We don't it's Tommy's been looking. Yes, that's who we are talking about, Deborah. Hello, hello, by the way, and hello, Siosa Sales. Um, so I mean, there's so much stuff and so many contradicting things when you go to read it that you're not really sure um, what's real and what's not. You know, one story, yeah, Perlini, the whole story is very strange. It really is, um, but it gets you thinking. It really gets you thinking. If they would have just called 911 when the roommates that she was staying with at the hotel, when they started saying that she was, like, acting strange, don't you think they would have called called an ambulance? No, they moved her to
Should
her
have.
own room. You know, she was already showing signs of going into a severe manic, episode, and I know that in 2013, mental health still wasn't really understood, it wasn't really talked about, but they could have done something, you know? They could have done something more than what they did, and that this is my opinion. Um, it just I guess because, you know, I struggle with mental health. If somebody sees me acting out abnormal, know me or not know me, at least attempt to see what's going on. Don't just like ignore me. Don't brush me off, you know?
I
you
don't
know,
know is that there's really that much more known now about bipolar than there was then, because there's not really a whole lot known about bipolar in general. But I do
right,
think that because of social media, there is more talk about that, as along with other mental illnesses such as this show. And when things start getting attention, people start searching for more information and becoming more educated.
right. And I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Um, but my heart goes out to her family, you know? It really does. And it's a very trippy situation, very strange, and I've seen where people said it's all paranormal. She was possessed.
What
We
is
have
this, the
mental
1800s?
it's mental health, and it affects everybody
That's what
differently,
it was
and
back then, too, when, women were considered witches. No, they probably just weren't happy.
yeah, they were struggling from some form of mental health,
Yeah.
um but yeah, so me and Heather were talking about it just before we went live. And so, if you guys have any questions for this evening, just shoot them on out there. Um, but what, James? For one, James is picking on me. We run away from you, Des. You be scary. Yeah, I can make lights change color in my background. That's the extent of my witchy powers. Um, uh, and then he says, witches, silly talk. They were, I have no idea.
Chupacabras, very good.
I don't know what that is. I can't even.
Um, I believe that is a Spanish word.
Oh, is that the urban legend down in Mexico?
Perhaps. I know the
Um,
word I'm trying to remember, but
See,
that
I like
what is.
watching. I actually like watching things about myths and
Oh yeah, me
paranormal
too.
stuff,
Yep,
and I
yep.
mean that's like
I
right
I
up,
love all that too.
and I if I felt that what she was experiencing was paranormal, I'd be on that bus going, "Yep, it was all paranormal." But no, because of the fact that um, of the mental health stuff, you can clearly see that that's what was going on, and
Chances
with
are
it,
way more likely that someone's having some troubles than being possessed or having been kidnapped by aliens. I'm not saying that people haven't. I'm just saying it's far more likely to have emotional struggles.
right,
I'm not going to deny anyone their alien abduction.
Yeah, I wish the aliens would come and take me away and make my brain better. You can experiment on my brain, it's
Return me
okay.
with a better brain, please.
Right? No, and I'm not making fun of anybody who believes because I believe in aliens. I believe in all that stuff. That to me, that's
I
really
don't
creepy.
care to say, what aliens are, but you know, our galaxy just being a small part of the greater universe, that's not all here for us. We're like nothing. We're just, a grain of sand.
Right, and oops, I just hit my mic. Um, so, Sales says, "I'm actually applying for a job for less pay because the stress at my job has me in physical pain, and I am crying every day and just thinking so much negative thought about myself."
It's so
Sweetie, you are
hard.
amazing, and I'm
I'm,
so sorry that you're going through that, and good
yes,
luck
I've
with
got to
getting this
go.
new job.
Dwayne, come get on.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go
Yeah,
already.
if things are still going, when I get back, I'll jump back on.
Alright,
And
sounds
I
good.
hope everybody has a good night. And remember, we care about you.
Very much so.
Okay, I'll see you later.
See you later. Okay, let me send out some oh, I forgot to send out the link. Oops. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in chat. Um, if you'd like to join me, let me drop that link. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna pin that up at the top. Okay, Barbara says oh, hello, Barbara, by the way, I don't remember if I said anything. It's a chemical/electric electrical imbalance of the brain. Yes, for sure. Um, and back to real quick to CEOs to sales. Yeah, if I hope you get this new job. Having stress in your life and it causing you pain and everything. That's no good. No good. And you can always reach out if you need to talk. I'm here. So, um, oh, somebody comes in the back room and gets up and walks away. He's so sassy. But yeah, if you need anything, just hit me up, girl. I'm here for you. And just remember, you are awesome. All right, here we go. I don't know where he went, but hello, James.
Oh, I had to turn
Um,
off my. I'm boiling some oranges and vanilla and some cinnamon
ooh, that sounds,
because it's freaking 9 degrees here. I think.
yeah, what is it here? I don't even know. I
Alexa,
have to look.
what's the temperature outside?
It's -2.
What's the wind chill? Shut up. 10 degrees. Gonna be 8.
I just saw your comment in chat.
Who?
They
Who is that
displayed
sassy
it. They
man?
returned you for item not as described. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. See where's.
You're sassy.
I don't know where
Uh,
Monster went. Oh, there it is.
Deborah says, I
Yeah,
agree,
they get me in
Pixie.
trouble. They're my quadpolar
Oh,
personalities. Yeah. Well,
okay.
well, Donkey, he gets me in trouble. Yeah.
A donkey gets you in trouble? No good.
Yeah.
No good. Not at all. But Deborah says, I agree, Pixie, with possibly a little paranormal attached to this easel. And there's so much bad stuff that's happened at that hotel. Um, it's it's crazy. It really is crazy. The suicides, the overdoses, the murders, the serial killer that lived there, I mean, that place has such a bad rep. I don't know if I necessarily will say it's all paranormal that's attached to it. I just think that it attracted the wrong type of people and they didn't do anything to discourage it. That's my opinion. And and I'm not trying to like diss anybody. It's just my opinion. I mean, it really is. And I, like I said, I am the first one that when it comes to something being paranormal, I'm like all for it. But just watching this documentary, it was like, hmm, yeah, things aren't adding up and for me. And usually I get very confused and stuff like this, but it really intrigued me to do more research and to um, use my head a little more, I suppose you could say.
Seeing Dwayne's comment, he's become a sassy man too.
Yes. Um, Virginia says, I have clairvoyancy. I feel things and can read things about people. I believe Tommy has that too because he's very good at reading people. Um, and let me tell you, more than one occasion, he's been right. Can't say 100% of the time, but okay, so 100% of the time he's right. But let's not tell Tommy I said that. Um,
Sometimes I can read thoughts.
See, Tommy can look at somebody, and this is so weird. Tommy can look at somebody and he can tell like some of the things about their past that like it's weird. Like he knew stuff about my mom that I had no clue about. No clue about. And then he
Like,
was able to get her to have to bring it out in conversation without actually coming out and saying, "Hey, did you do this when you were younger?" And yeah, it's trippy.
well, one
Thank you, Siosa Sales.
it
Thank you,
happened
thank
just
you.
uh, a few weeks back. It was like in a StreamYard like this. It was in a back room. And it was me and two other people, and we were talking. And the one person, she hit her mute button and didn't unmute it, but I was holding the conversation back and forth. And Amy said to James, Kathy's muted. And she unmuted and said, how did you talk to me? I was muted. And you heard what I was saying. I said, oh, yeah, I do that.
It's that connection. It's the connection you have.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, how you doing? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Much love, much love. Um, Virginia says, Lisa, I feel you. I am working at Dollar General and I have no pads to stand on when I am at the register. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, I have bad feet. So I burn through shoes and
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yes. Uh,
I've had a lot. I haven't had the surgery that you had, James, but I have had a lot of surgeries on my feet to correct them, and it didn't last long. The surgeries didn't last long. That's for
Good
sure.
news. Have some good news for today. I got my prosthetics person brought over the new leg and
Ooh,
did the final fitting and adjustment. So they said next week.
that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear.
So yeah, that's the one that turns and articulates the ankle. So
Ooh,
I started looking up Airbnbs for March 15th. I mean,
there you
taking
go. There you go. Just don't go to the Cecil Hotel.
no,
Or
no.
hold on, what was the other name of they incorporated 2 hotels into 1. Stay on Main. Stay away from that one too, if you ever go to California.
Well, see, because of the temperature right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this whole week is some
Oh,
thunderstorms, but sunnies and 90s and 70s. Yeah.
that is yeah, show that again so everybody can see.
That's
That's
for the
beautiful
70s
weather.
in Merida.
Yeah, that's beautiful weather.
Yeah. So
Absolutely beautiful weather.
yeah.
Um,
I
hey,
looked up
John.
flights. I think it was $103 from Chicago to Merida. And I
Oh,
thought,
wow.
so I looked at even closer at a Kalamazoo. Um,
Mhm.
and it's like $180.
Wow.
Okay, I might just do that. Yeah, and Airbnb, nice one for $400
Ooh, is that per night or for the whole stay?
for the whole month.
Oh.
Yeah, That's
And where is this at?
Wi-Fi.
Is this Mexico?
That's for the Airbnb, an entire place furnished, Wi-Fi and electric included.
So that's
In
in Mexico, right?
Merida on the Yucatan Peninsula,
Okay. Yeah. That
right
in
near Progreso Beach. Yeah, it's the capital of the Yucatan. I mean, it has like
Mexico.
the state of the Yucatan, all the way down. Like if you went from Louisiana, you sailed down the Gulf, straight down.
Oh, straight down.
Mhm.
Oh, so it's in South America somewhere. Straight down.
Almost, yeah. Just below it is Belize.
I'm not good with geography. Do you know how long it took me to figure out time zones?
You know where that big ball came out of the sky and hit the earth and it made that big round Gulf of Mexico?
Oh,
Right there,
yeah.
the tip of the one tip that sticks out right there.
Yeah. I've been in the Gulf of Mexico
Okay,
when I lived in
Progreso
Florida.
Beach.
What's
Progreso
that?
Beach. Have you ever heard of?
I don't know what beach it was.
Okay.
I don't know what beach it was. I just know that it was a beach and it was the Gulf of Mexico. I've also been in hold on, let me remember, Atlantic, which is on the other side of Florida. Or is it Pacific? I don't know. I always get those two confused.
This side, yeah.
Yeah, there on one side there's big ocean and then they got the Gulf of Mexico. How's that?
Yep.
So, and I've been in both, just not liking it. One tried to take me away and the other one, well, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the sun and lots of seafood.
Oh boy, if you like seafood, that's definitely a place to go.
Yeah.
Virginia says, and I hope I said that right, all concrete and pain in my knees and ankles and my back. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get some padding underneath your feet. And Deborah says, sounds lovely. Here, like I said, it's negative. What did I say it was? I forgot already.
What's your wind
Negative.
chill too?
What's that?
What's your wind chill?
It's -2. I don't even know. Let me look.
You
I
kind
know.
of feel
I know we've been getting
like right
alerts.
outside of Milwaukee.
What's that?
You kind of sort of my Milwaukee weather.
Wisconsin Dells weather.
Huh?
Milwaukee's like 2 hours away.
Oh, well,
And
what's your
south.
big?
I don't even know what our let me find it. I know we have weather wind chill alerts going on right now. Between -30 and -40.
Yeah, you're worse than us.
Advisory, that's what it is.
I guess the winds are coming across the Lake Michigan and warming up, and warms up before it hits us.
Yeah, it must be. Which is kind of crazy because, usually water makes things colder, not warmer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it says very cold wind chill of 20 to 35 below zero expected. And it's saying that the cold wind chills could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 10 minutes. So, yeah, it's pretty cold. And went and checked on Brock, which is an Arcana duck. That's our Arcana duck. And let me tell you, she's good out there. She can survive up to -50, 55 degrees below zero.
Yeah, here it's heavy snow it's snowing now. A winter storm warning. That would help if I put glasses on, huh? Make preparations. Portion of winter storm warning until tomorrow. Heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches of snow.
Huh. Yeah, we just had snow and it wasn't.
Let's go see.
Yeah, I think we got well, I know that I'm short. I'm 5 foot even. 5 foot and a quarter. Can't forget that quarter. And I was outside shoveling and the snow literally came up above my knees from all the snow that we've had so far this year. You crazy going outside?
Yeah, it's cold. Right? It's even foggy out there.
Oh, that might be the snow. I don't
Oh,
know. It
that's what it
doesn't
is. Yeah,
say.
but it's just like fog. It's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't say if we're
I
supposed to get
I don't
snow.
yike it. I don't yike it. Yeah, 10 degrees and snowing.
Yeah, we
Um,
don't have that. Thank heavens. I know that we had like I want to say we had like 3 inches the other day, and then the day before that we got quite a few inches. And like I said, it's just above my knee from all the snow that we've gotten so far this year. And yeah, I'm
I did
I'm
see a
scared to walk
break.
in the backyard.
I did see finally. Oh well, tomorrow it's going to be -6. It's going to get worse,
Oh,
but next week it is going to finally get above freezing.
yeah, we're supposed to get that too soon.
But that'll
Hopefully
be the
sooner than
first
later.
time in 2 weeks that it's been below freezing here. And this California boy does not like wasting water.
Right.
And we have to run water 24/7. It's been
Oh,
going for
really?
the last week. Yeah, because the pipe's freezing. I said,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, we heard our drain in the basement here gurgling the other day,
Eh.
and we got a stopper in it. But we also have a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Wait, hold on. How long ago was it when we went to Vegas?
Lisa,
Almost
you
two
come
years
with
ago.
me. Sorry.
What's that?
I was responding to Lisa. Sorry.
Oh, um, 3 years ago, they put brand new septic from or the pipes for the water and everything
The
from the
leech line.
house all the way to
Mhm.
the road. And so that was a expensive job, but we got it done. And we went to Vegas during that time, because weren't going to be able to use the water anyway. So, which I
You
loved
know,
Vegas.
talking about plumbing, like with septic tanks. America, we're pretty much the only ones that throws toilet paper into the toilet. Nobody else does that. Just saying.
Okay, well, isn't our biodegradable? Isn't the toilet paper biodegradable?
No, that's what makes plugs that messes up septic systems. It's not meant to. Yeah,
Ours was because of a tree root over
yeah,
the
that
years.
happens too. Yeah,
I ended up with a big old underbelly. So yeah, that was crazy. Heather Perlini, Heather had a massage. They ended up bumping her later. Usually she gets it in the morning every other Monday, but today they ended up bumping it to later. So she is on her way to get her monthly or every 2 week massage. So that's where Miss Heather is. We miss her already. She's
man,
so fun. What's
priorities,
that?
priorities.
Hey, when she needs a massage, she needs a massage. Otherwise, she can't move. So I completely understand. We all want her to be able to move around very well. So, and then Siosa Sales says, "I have family in Mexico. I stay free."
Yep, come on down. Yeah, it's gonna
Doing
be a party
P.T.S.D again.
at Jaime's Hacienda.
I don't know what that means.
Just above your knees is like 8-inch des. Yeah. So
Yeah, because they're so short. It probably is, if not more. Um, Hello, Thrifty Junkie.
he
How are
is
you
sassy.
doing? Welcome, welcome. I can't help that I'm short. That's probably my problem. If I was taller, I wouldn't have so many issues. I'm telling you.
Deborah said she's in San Diego and it's cold here. Yeah. I did not like San Diego's weather. I used to live there. It sucked. It
You
was
know,
like cold gets down to 60, hot gets
oh,
to 95 all year
but
long.
but 60 here is like
All
heat
all
wave.
yeah, but all year long. That's all it would do.
See, I don't mind 60-degree weather. I don't like it too cold and I don't like it too hot. And when like Vegas was perfect, and I know it was like 100 and some degrees outside, but there was no humidity.
Right. It's a dry
And
heat. That's right.
so what's that?
It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat, and I
Yeah.
liked the dry heat. It dried everything out that needed to be dried out really quick.
Well, this is a desert. Yeah, the weather. I did not like the weather.
I'm supposed to ask, or Deborah says, "What didn't you like?"
What didn't you like? The weather. Weather in San Diego. Yeah, it was just the same thing. All year long. There's no difference. But
She says, 60-degree is cold for me.
yeah,
That's
I worked
beautiful
with
for
the
me.
Navy, so in the morning times I'd go over on base and work out with the lawyers and the judges, and it's dreary, drizzling, 60 degrees. And I'm going home. You guys have fun. I'm not doing this stuff.
She said too, oop, big difference in temp from AM to PM. I thought it was comfortable when we were down there. We were there in July, and I thought it was very comfortable at in the evening time in
Okay, I was gonna
Vegas.
say that's surprising for you from Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was a completely different atmosphere, different weather, and my body absolutely loved it. Um, I didn't have my allergies, didn't have asthma issues. I didn't, all my medical stuff was like, except for my feet,
Yeah.
everything else was great, and I was very comfortable, very, very happy. And then we came back and I was good for a while. And now with all this cold weather snap this last year, it's been little
Time,
interesting.
time for you guys to hit Mexico. Come on down.
That's a
Hey, you've been
yeah, we were
talking.
actually, and it's funny that you say that
Well, you've
because
been talking about it, I know, yeah.
we've actually looked at places in Mexico to buy
I saw this one,
because
my nephew's looking for a place to buy, and so that's one of the things I'm gonna do down there, and I saw this one house. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath on the beach, brand new, 126,000.
oh, wow. Yeah, I don't remember
So
exactly
that's one of the
what.
first houses I'm gonna look at, so
Oh, wow. Yeah, the places that we were looking at, you could get, like, full-blown mansions for, like, dirt cheap, and
well, the
I
city
wonder
where I'm
what.
moving to, that used to have, in, I think, 1900, 1910, the most millionaires in the world lived there,
In Mexico?
in that city, Merida.
Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. So do you think so here's my question for you. Going down there, do you think that's gonna help with, um, what you've been struggling with
Oh,
lately?
yes, yes.
That's
The
good.
cold hurts me.
Right,
It is bone chilling and hurts. I mean, pain.
right. And that's a good thing, and I'm sure that that doesn't, help with the other stuff either, and so,
Well, it
um
makes the quality of life, I'm stuck. I'm stuck inside. I can't go outside.
right.
Whereas, in Mexico, where it's tropical weather, I'll be able to go out year round.
That's good. That's really good, and I hope and I do, I really hope um that everything gets better for you when you go down there. And now, are you looking to move down there permanently, or is it just like a secondary place to go?
Well, no, I'm not moving there, but I'm not coming back either. So, I'm gonna go to an Airbnb for a month. Might stay another month. Might take off to Belize or Uruguay or Argentina or Panama
Right.
or
When you said Argentina, that song "Don't
Estonia
Cry for Me."
or Albania, the
Yeah.
Balkans.
See, and that's cool that you're gonna do that and travel and stuff. And you said that you were going to um record that on your channel, right?
Mhm.
That's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
I need to talk to Tommy. Tell him what. Nobody knows what happened, by the way, over the weekend.
No.
Mhm.
No, nobody knows. "Hey, drifter thrifters, how you doing, my friend?" He says, "Here I am counting down the days till winter here. You can have ours."
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm in Wisconsin, and James lives a state over with a big
Across
lake
the
in the
water.
middle,
Right across the water.
right across the water.
Yeah.
Um, and I Balinese, is that how you say it?
Belize.
Belize is
Mhm.
great for retirees. They encourage West can't say the word now, Westerners to move there and retire.
Some places have really great um, incentives, like Panama. I believe they have. If you are a retiree and you move down there, they have discounts for your utility bills, your transportation bills, uh, dining. They give you 20% off, a
Nice.
car that gives you 20% off.
Nice.
Just move down there, bring your dollars to us.
Oh, hey, Timbo, thank you for joining us. Have a good night. It
See?
was great to see you too and meet you as well. Um, Deborah says Californians are moving to Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado. Yes, we know. Those were
Texas, and yeah,
Arizona and Colorado and Nevada are the 3 places that we're thinking of out west,
and
even
Michigan,
possibly Utah. What's that?
and Michigan. Actually, in Utah, yeah, I moved from California to Michigan 2 years ago, 3 years ago, coming up on 3 years now.
Oh, wow.
And my brother moved out of California to Utah.
Mm. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, because when we were thinking about moving out there, I mean, we're not really sure where we're gonna move to. We just know it's gotta be better than weather-wise than where we're at. And so, um, it's I so when we looked, it was pretty cheap to go out there, and then we looked again. We actually, with my spleen and stuff happened, and I couldn't travel, I couldn't do much. And then we looked again after, everything was said and done. Um, it jumped. It like hiked up big
Mhm.
time. And
Yeah.
Tommy was reading that it was because California people were coming into those states moving there. So, let me know if this is too bright behind me. I can tone it down,
It looks okay.
the light. Um,
Look at me. Look. You look perfect. Yeah. No, looks good.
um, there. And
Before I moved out here, it was like 4 years ago. I went all around the different areas, Southern California, Arizona, Nevada, different places, looking places to live. And the one place I settled on, if I did move, would have been Yuma, Arizona.
what was it?
Yuma, Arizona.
We actually know somebody that lives up here in Wisconsin. During the summertime, well, last summer he didn't come up, but during the summertime, um, he's here in Wisconsin, and then he goes down there during the winter time, and there's like a big yard sale thing going on that goes on, or not yard sale. Let me rephrase that. Big flea market out there. I'm just used to calling it something different, so I apologize. Let me get that correct. Sorry about that. And he keeps telling us to come down there and visit so he can show us around down there. And so, um,
And plus, they have an international airport right there. That's not very crowded, so it's for traveling, it's perfect. You have a hub right there.
oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Um, but it was around the time that, Tommy and I had the flea market booth and stuff like that. And um, we were really like just before all the spleen stuff. And so, and
Oh,
we're planning
you
on
call it
going out
you
and
call it
checking it
spleen?
out, and, um, trying to get Heather and Dwayne to move down to Georgia with us too. We were talking about that.
Yeah. You
It's
don't want
very
Georgia.
well,
Yeah.
I have most of my family is down in Florida. And so it's like a happy medium. We're not really in Florida, but we can go to Florida anytime we want because they're only, a short distance away, a couple hours away. And so um it's pretty cool. Um Timbo says, "Thanks for having me." Of course, absolutely.
They come out with lists on places, best places, worst places, and they have the 10 worst states. And I think it was South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana was the worst. Um, West Virginia, Kentucky, and what was the other?
See, we could never live in Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah,
Tommy's got allergies that started because of that state.
yeah. I would steer clear of the South. No offense, but yeah, no offense out there. We didn't got any Southern bells out there. Saw honey child.
I love the South. I do. Even though a
Great
lot of
place to
people say
visit.
Florida,
It-
people say Florida is not the South, but let me tell you, it's the South. It's just not
oh yeah,
South as in like,
just go to Tampa. That's the
yeah,
South.
it's not hillbilly South either. It's just retirement states.
Yeah,
But it's my home state. That's where I was born.
it's a great
And
place to visit.
yes. And I would love to move back there. I didn't want to move to Wisconsin when we moved here, but I had no choice because I was 10, almost 11 years old. So I had no choice but to move with my parents. And so it was a big shock to go from Florida to Wisconsin, especially in school, because the area where I went to school, they didn't teach a lot of things that they taught up here at an early age. You didn't get a lot of that stuff until you were in high school. And so it
But hunt,
was
had to hunt and fish and gut a grizzly bear.
no, like
Oh,
where I grew up before we moved here or to Wisconsin, they didn't teach you your multiplication tables until you're in high school.
well, that's Florida.
you know and so when I came up here, people, the kids that I went to school with, I had no clue what the heck they were showing me. I knew how to add and subtract, divide and stuff like that, multiply, or not multiply, but like,
And subtract.
yeah, I could add and subtract. Down there, your multiplication tables weren't taught to you until you were in high school.
Wow. Wow.
So coming up here, getting this test, I remember this so clearly. I was given this test for multiplication, and I asked the teacher what it was because I had no idea what it was. And he's like, just do it and so we can see where you're at. And I said, well, I have no idea what this is because I've never seen it before. Here in Wisconsin, you start learning multiplication in like first, second grade.
Yeah.
And so I was completely lost. And it was a timed test. Like, really? Give the person that
Yeah.
doesn't know what she's doing a
That's
timed
already
test.
hard enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Give me a
Exactly.
chance here. Give me a multiple choice.
So I do hope that Florida has gotten better with their schooling and math since I've left, because I will be 41 this week. And so, yeah, I just hope that they got better.
It was ironic because I just did watch this one YouTuber doing interviews with people in Tampa and in some of the worst slums of Tampa. So yeah.
I don't even know. So Drifter Thrifter says, I think, however you say that town, is rated top 5
Albuquerque.
for benefits. What is it?
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Is
Well,
that
that's not
familiar?
what it said.
Oh, you're looking
No,
up there. Belize. Oh, I was looking at
Belize.
the
Yeah,
other
I
one. I'm
can't.
sorry.
I will never get it. I'm telling you, I'll never. I'm gonna have to sit down and like look at that for like
It's
hours to.
and that's a country just below, um, near Guatemala and Mexico, Belize, right there on the water. Beautiful
Ah,
beaches. A lot of people um, vacation there.
nice, nice. Um, Drifter Thrifter said, I moved due to weather from the heat to the slightly cooler area in the mountains, only 3 hours away, but we have seasons. Nice.
You can tell you can tell you're from Wisconsin.
I'm not from Wisconsin.
How do
I
you say?
just lived here too long.
What was that one word you said? You moved from where? Or you moved into what area? What was cooler?
The mountains.
Mountains. Yeah,
The mountains.
it's a Wisconsin
Water.
word.
It's water.
It's like New Yorkers. They say, let me borrow a quarter."
No, you know,
Or Boston. Let me take
see
out the garbage.
the cabbage. What?
The garbage. Take out the
Oh,
garbage.
garbage.
Trash. Garbage. You know,
Take
take out
out
the
the
garbage.
cabbage.
Yeah.
I love accents. I really do, but some of them are very much hard to tell what people are saying. Very much so. Here, the mountains are. I don't know. I don't even know if they call them mountains, hills, what they call
Hills.
them.
I think you guys got. Yeah.
Rock stuff. Here in
Dirt
Wisconsin,
mounds.
because what's that?
A dirt mound.
Rock formations. Who knows? It's very confusing me because when we went through um the mountains going from here to Nevada. Those are
You,
mountains to me.
those are those are the Rocky
Those
Mountains.
those are mountains.
Mhm.
What we have here is tiny compared to what they have out there. you know? Yeah, we have sledding hills, Tommy said. and so I mean we have Rabbit Hill, and it's a rock formation that people climb. I don't remember what the other ones are. It's the only one I've been to. Um, Kind of creeps me out. But we got to the top. I made it, beat my anxiety on that. And it was gorgeous up there. Like you could see miles and miles around. And it's not that far from our house. But we were going through the mountains in
Cool.
Colorado, and it was a whole different experience for me. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, um, yeah,
Yeah, there's a
it
thing
was
called
different.
that Wisconsin up here in Michigan they don't know about. It's called chains for the tires,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, you have to use those in the mountains. I live
Yep.
in California. It was right outside of the Sierra Nevadas, Sequoia National Park, and um, Mount Whitney was probably like 100 miles from us.
Wow.
The Yeah, these out here, they're just hills.
Yeah, they're just really big hills, and people actually live in them. Because I remember when we were
They're
moving
called
here,
hobbits. Yeah, hobbits.
they were houses in the mountains or in
Yeah, inside the
the
hills,
hill.
those are hobbits.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Wisconsin is the Badger State. I thought
Badgers, hobbits, same difference.
well, I didn't realize that it was a real animal. I just thought it was a sports team, but I didn't know because it is what it is. But I remember when we crossed the border into Wisconsin, and I remember seeing these big hills that had lights coming out, like look like doors and windows. And I asked my dad, I'm like, or no, I asked my grandpa. That's what it was, because I was riding with my grandpa. I asked my grandpa if that was a big house or not, because it was at night. And he's like, no, those are people that actually live inside. He called it a mountain.
Mhm.
And so I was like, "What?" And so I've always been intrigued, about that. I would love to live inside of a mountain, hill, whatever, I think it would be cool. But
There'd
ooh,
be lots of bugs. I don't know, worms and snakes, beetles
well, I'm
crawling around in your
sure
bed,
I'm sure that
spiders.
it's stone because I've seen, caves and stuff, but, that's how I would do it.
Bugs get into houses. Think about it. They get in through the
They do.
drains.
I'm gonna kick Tommy's butt. Did you hear him?
Man,
Man,
I'm
I'm
telling you.
telling you,
I don't
you
know
don't
who
know.
she was born blind. I-
Now he's picking on me. I see how it is.
Well,
Uh-huh.
see, it's starting to come out right there on the street.
Right? 2 times 2 is 4. Just hoping, trying to. Dwayne, you're sassy. Um, then Drifter Thrifter says, and one disc golf course in
Yeah,
such a
Belize,
place.
the country. Yeah, yeah. I can't play that anymore. No.
Uh, hello, Sharon. How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Sharon.
That's why you get it towards the top of the AKA Wisconsin mountain. That's what I'm gonna call it, Wisconsin mountain. And you put skylights in. Just make sure that when it snows, you just brush it off.
Yeah,
Not that hard. You can get light in there. Just saying. Just saying.
just saying.
Right? All right. So what else would you guys like to talk about? Now that, my old man decided that he was going to call me out for being a blonde.
Religion, politics,
Nope. Nope.
sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Nope. Nope.
Nope, nope,
Nope.
nope. Let's see. Suspensions on YouTube.
Are you talking about Tommy?
No.
Uh-oh. You're going to have to tell us after the live.
Yeah, yeah. Something funny happened. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What? Let's see. We've already talked to weather. Food.
You're going to make me hungry. We haven't eaten dinner yet.
I made a baked chicken, some brown rice, and broccoli. I had these 2 chicken breasts, and I baked them, and it's too big for 2 meals, so I had to cut them up into 6 pieces, and then put them in 3 different plates, put the rice out on them, broccolis, and then wrap them up and put them in the fridge for other meals. But I have one.
So do you pre-prep your food once a week?
Not once a week, but like if I do a dinner or something nice, I'll do portions and then I'll put them in plates and then just foil them up and reheat them. Show you my dinners.
Ooh. Yeah, we how many know Quick Trip? How many people in here know about Quick Trip? It's a gas station in our area.
Because
And
I'm such a good cook, I don't want to.
all right, let's make you big so we can see.
So yeah, broccoli and
That
chicken,
that
and
looks
rice.
really good.
Yep.
That looked really good. So over the weekend, since Valentine's Day was yesterday, hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day, by the way. Me and Tommy took the day off. We slept some of it away, but we had Friday and Saturday at Quick Trip. They had the Valentine's Day special where you get 2 of their take-home meals and a thing of breadsticks and 2 sodas.
Oh, I went to this nice restaurant, and these couples were walking in, and I would just yell at them, yelling at her. So, boy, you rebounded quick.
Why does that not surprise me, James? Why does that not surprise me? I could see you doing
I
that.
saw that meme, and I thought, man, I wish I could do that. Yeah, I wish it was warm enough I could go out there so I could do that. That would be so fun.
But The take-home meals that Quick Trip has, they're actually very healthy. They're very filling, and you get a free container with it.
Hmm.
And so we got a couple of those for over the weekend, and the kids are, visiting other people they'll be back this Sunday coming up. And so they but anyway, Quick Trip had this deal, and oh, the food is so good. For gas station food, it's actually quite healthy.
Well,
It's
if you
very
move down to
filling.
Florida, well, you know that place that people go on dates there. Wawa, or was that what it's called?
Wiki Wachi.
No, Wawa, the gas station.
I don't know anything about no Wawa.
Yeah, it's some big thing. That's everybody's talks up the food, and I said, it's a gas station. What are you talking about?
But see, that's the thing. Okay, I pulled it up. I'm looking now.
I've never heard of it or nor been to one.
It almost reminds me of Quick Trip, actually.
Yeah, but people are talking, like, yeah, I just, yeah, nah. I don't do fast food.
Yeah. See,
So,
and the thing is like they have their section of like their warm foods, and then they just recently introduced the take-home meals, and it they are actually really good. You don't get like
well, the reason being is probably there's a lot of MSG in there and
in
sodium.
the no, they're actually healthier. And let me see, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Uh,
Sodium and fat.
qu- uh,
Barbara
gluten.
is saying, my daughter has interesting restrictions: dairy free, low food map,
FOD. I don't know
and
what.
gluten free. Wow. She has to eat
Oh,
cardboard,
ouch. Let me find it. Let me
can't
find
eat
it.
pasta, bread, fish. Healthier
Um,
compared to what? Drifter Thrifters was asking. Healthier than fast food, healthier than McDonald's, I bet. But
yeah, this is. I mean, they're trying to. So, Quick Trip and is almost like a mini grocery store. You can buy a
yeah,
lot of different stuff there. Um, and they I'm trying to find their take home meals on here so I can show you what I'm talking about.
man, Barbara, that's tough.
Let's see. Why can't I find it? Let me go here.
That's okay. I believe you.
It's
She's
gonna drive you
determined.
nuts though.
She is determined to find it.
I am. Just for the simple fact that all right.
And what was it called again?
Tommy's over here spinning in circles. Okay, so let me share my screen.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yes, I found it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm already getting picked on from Tommy. So these are the take home meals, and they have
It,
different ones. I don't know if can you guys see that pretty clear?
yeah, yeah. It's just yeah. Hmm.
And you warm it up in the microwave, and it doesn't even taste like it's microwavable or microwaved food. Um, let me find. Oh, here we go. So they have like the salads and the sandwiches and the prepackaged stuff, but they also have cheeses. But I'm trying. I don't know what I did.
If you can go, oh, I was gonna say, yeah. Next time you get one of them, see if it has the nutritional value uh, on the label.
That's what I'm trying to find. Tommy might have ran up to get one. Um,
But I'm curious about that because we have some of those at a grocery store here called Myers,
mhm.
and it's tastes good, yeah, but it's a lot of sodium and a lot of fat content.
See, I can't
They're
even
the
see
they're,
it
they're the
going on.
more comfort foods. They're like the potato salads and macaroni and cheese, the mashed
Mm,
potatoes and gravy things.
yeah, I'm trying to see if they're gonna show me the nutritional thing on them. But they're pretty good, and
Did you have any vegetables in it?
yeah, there's vegetables in
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yep, there's vegetables, like, I like the,
How do they taste
granola
microwaved?
what's that?
How do they taste microwaved?
You can't tell that they've been microwaved.
They're so
It's
crunchy?
crazy. What's that?
Are they so crunchy or
The vegetables are, that perfect texture where it's not too soft, not too hard. Um,
plastic?
it's they're they're good. My favorite one is so they have okay, so let me share this. So they have let me get right here. They have the grilled chicken, fettuccine alfredo, roasted turkey dinner with stuffing,
Mm.
mashed potatoes, and gravy,
Whoa,
home style
whoa.
meatloaf.
Those are a lot of calories, especially the fettuccine alfredo,
Mhm.
Parmesan cheese, and milk fat.
Yeah,
Mm.
Tommy likes the chicken, bacon, mac and cheese, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
like, um oh, they don't have it on here.
Spicy chicken panini. Neat.
But yeah, they come like this, and you take the lid off, and then this thing right here, um, let me think.
Separator type thing or
Eh, well,
in
no, it
condiment.
the wrap that it comes
Oh,
in.
okay.
Um, you take that off, it's real easy to take that off. You take the lid off, you put it in the microwave, however long it says on the this thing here, and it's really good. Um, they also have I'm trying to find the one that I like, um, but I don't see it.
If you go all the way back up to that one,
Which one? This one?
or actually go a little bit for a little bit down to the fettuccine alfredo. That one. Does it say there if you click on it? Is it clickable? No.
No.
I was wondering if it was clickable to see what the nutritional value is.
Well, this one here says nutritional fat calories 630 for the chicken, fettuccine
That's not
alfredo.
bad for a meal like that.
Right.
Is it white rice with gravy?
For which one?
That one that you're looking at right there? Or is that mashed potato?
It's the fettuccine noodles and
Oh,
alfredo
that is?
sauce and
No, that's
chicken.
no, that, oh, okay.
That's what this one is. It's the,
Oh, it's shredded
fettuccine noodles.
chicken pieces. Okay.
Yep, and it's Tommy, I don't I tried the which one is it? Oh, the spicy chicken, this one here.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I didn't like the sauce. It was weird for
Too
me.
sweet, spicy?
It was green. And
Ooh,
and
whoa, okay.
I just I didn't care for it.
Verde, like chili verde.
Yeah,
Green green
I
chili.
didn't care for it, but, their meals, I mean, I
It's
don't
convenient, that's for sure,
yeah,
and it is a hell of a lot better than any fast food, that's for yeah.
right, and they're called, kitchen cravings take-home meals.
And that would be great for snowflakes that don't know how to cook and live alone. They can just, well, they won't starve.
Yeah, it is definitely very filling, because Tommy normally he can
Damn
eat a
right,
lot.
Pat. Days. Heather's voice got deeper.
Hey, Pat. aka Charlie.
She ate French fried potatoes, and she now sounds like this. Those biscuits and mustard. Oh yeah, biscuit and mustard. Oh yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, Barbara. Why she's got a
She don't want biscuits and gravy,
restriction.
huh? Nor
Uh,
biscuits and mustard. No.
let's see. Drifter Thrifter says, I get that. Was just pointing out the comment, one Big Mac is healthier than two.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like a Big Mac.
um,
Where's the beef?
hi Marie, how you doing?
Ain't laying up.
Charlie, aka Pat Dees, is like, Heather's voice really changed. She went to go get a massage. Her every other week massage. They bumped her up to a later time. So, but hopefully she'll be back soon. I know that I can't remember how long she said that she has her massage for, but she needs it. So we're holding down the fort.
We're trying. We're trying. Yeah, food. So what did you have for dinner tonight? Do you have those?
Hold on. I just got an alert sent to me.
Uh-oh. The sky is falling?
No, Tommy just sent me something and I
Squirrel.
just want to. I'm sorry, you guys.
Nope, sky's not falling on my end yet. Well, let's see. I could say nope, not hasn't dropped yet enough. What's my other account?
Okay, let me look out of some of this stuff so I'm not over.
Just combined. I was talking about how about finance. Yeah, I was talking about Dash last night, and I was looking at it. I thought, it might be time to get into it, and I didn't. Jumped 10% today.
All right, sorry about that, y'all.
That's okay.
Sometimes I get sidetracked and I apologize. But I just got sent a link and I wasn't sure what was going on with it.
Yep, I'm still killing Ethereum. I've killed it. Murdered it.
Um Okay. Sorry. All right. That was weird. So does anybody have any questions in chat this evening? What is that noise?
Oh, crickets.
Smarty pants. Smarty pants.
It had to play McDonald's commercial first, of course. It heard us talking about Big Macs. Jeez. Yeah.
I like Big Macs, just not as much as
I
I used
can't
to.
remember the last time I've had a Big Mac. Over 10 years at least.
Marie's like, what the hell? Pat D says, no.
No Dogecoin, James?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a joke that is getting some money and some
Oh,
interest, and
I
people
see. And
saying
Deborah said,
double
I
so we can buy it.
thought,
So yeah, it's yeah, that's one of them.
oh, that's right. Deborah thought that the aliens were landing. They come to take me away.
They've come to take me away, you know. Hee 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 hee. Ha, ha.
Oh, my daughter loves that song. Oh, she loves that song. And she'll just randomly, like, we'll be in a store and she'll just randomly start singing it at the top of her lungs with Tommy. And I'm like, really, you guys? And they'll dance. And I'm like, yep, go figure.
You ever go into the store and act like, who are you? Why are you walking next to me? You're not my child. Go away.
You know,
Stop
I think,
walking next to me.
and
Keep
there's
pushing
a lot of
away.
times, like for me personally, I know a lot of times when me and Tommy go out and about with the kids or just me and Tommy, my anxiety will kick up. And Tommy does funny things like that. And like tries to get me to relax and get through the anxiety. Because let me tell you, I'm so much better with animals than I am with people in my life. And so, he tries all different types of things to get me to laugh and to smile and to relax. That's for sure.
Have you thought about taking a comfort animal with you?
My comfort animal will bite everybody that comes near or be very loud.
Be
We
Tigger.
gotta work
Yeah.
on that. Yeah, he and I have to work on that for sure.
Tigger's my comfort animal.
I actually have a flight suit for Mr. Pickles, and, so I'm going to be I gotta
You mean like
wait.
a little bomber jacket and sunglasses?
No,
Aviator
it's
sunglasses?
okay, what it the flight suit is to in case he goes to try to fly away, it's a little harness with
Anti-flight.
what's that?
Anti-flight suit.
Yes. And so, that way he doesn't take off, he doesn't, like, fall and get hurt, and it's, got a leash, um, and so that I
Would you
can
drag him?
what's that?
You
No, he's
drag
gonna sit
him?
on, like, your shoulder, like, he'll sit on my shoulder with it on, I
And you
made
fall, he
him
just dangles like an earring.
no, anyway, so he so yeah, anyway, him and I gotta work on that, and I'm building him and, him, Remy, and Kaplan this spring, I'm going to be building them and, Avery.
Have you thought about with him, making a little cone of shame for him? Like
Do
those
what?
dog cones they have, the cone of shame they put on the dogs so they can't scratch themselves. They put it
No,
around
I'm
their
not
neck. So it's
gonna
this
put a
big
cone
plastic.
of shame on him. He's just not a big people person.
I wonder where he gets that from.
What's that?
Where does he get that from?
He has PTSD and anxiety because he was used
Oh, previous.
for
Yeah, that's right.
yep. So he wasn't very well taken care of in the first 5 years of his life. And then the next 7 years that before we got him, um,
Yeah, but you can put him in his little flight suit, chain him down with your ball and chain or leash,
gonna
and then just put a cone of shade on him so he can't peck on anybody, and you can go around with them. He can still squawk, but he just can't peck. He can't
but the
bite.
thing is Dwayne's right. That would just be a megaphone for him
I know. Yeah.
because he gets loud and he's
Oh, he'd have a temper tantrum. He just, I want my bonbons.
not he yeah, he purrs. Like he had another seizure tonight and I picked him up and made sure checked him over, make sure he was okay. And he was purring like a cat. He purrs like a cat. And
You have
it's
some messed up animals there. He's got some mental issues. He thinks
no,
he's a cat.
okay, so in the house that he was in before we got him, um, he there was cats there, and so he just picked up that purr noise that they make, and so he does it. But he does it a lot. I just can never get it to where I can pick it up, the sound. And so, because it's, I mean, you can feel him purring. At first, I thought he was shaking, but it's actually him purring because it feels the same exact when Gabby purrs.
Or he could have allergies, and just sinus infection, and just sounds like purring. No, okay.
No. Yeah, our animals are strange, and that's okay because of the fact that our birds have no idea they're birds. Our cat has no idea it's a cat. Our duck has no idea it's a duck.
Well, cats want to take over the world, so yeah, you need to watch out for them.
Gabby thinks she's human. Mr. Pickles thinks he's human.
Not a cat.
Um, and at times he thinks that he's a cat. It's kind of weird. Our parakeets think that they're cats and human. Our duck thinks it's a cat.
And you?
What?
What do you think you are sometimes? I was just going down the list.
I'm just me.
Just yes, I checked
Wait.
your about you or your profile, Dwayne, but I had to pull it from a video. We'll figure out one eventually.
And Dwayne, here we go. And Des has no idea she is blonde. Thanks a lot, Dwayne. Thanks a lot. Tommy says the same thing. But no, I mean, seriously, our duck was, for the most part, our ducks were raised by a cat. My cat Bellfire, um, he raised them. And so they think that they thought they were duck or were cats. And now we're down to one duck because Shy passed away a few months ago. Um, but they were raising a kitten. Somebody dropped off a baby kitten or it was born in the neighborhood. And I remember when this kitten was small.
The duck
And
kidnapped it.
what's that?
The duck kidnapped it. It was a neighborhood
No,
kid. Yeah,
no, they didn't. No, they didn't kidnap him.
they
Uh,
they felt all alone and wanted a baby to raise all their own. They couldn't have their own, so he had
it,
stole a cat from the neighborhood.
no.
They have
Um,
little kitten posters going up all over on telephone poles. Have you seen my baby?
I'll show you. I'll show you as soon
Do
as
they
we.
demand cat food to eat?
What's that?
Duck? Do the ducks demand cat food?
No, they eat leftovers. They actually eat leftovers. Okay, so here is
Chickens eat leftovers. Ducks don't.
okay, this is Brock, and this is their baby, Shy and Brock's baby. Um, and this was right after Shiloh passed away. And if it wasn't for this cat right here, I think we would have lost Brock. This cat gave Brock a reason to stay around or stick around. Hey Aunt Kelly, how you doing? And so he he sleeps in the duck house with her. They share food, but we really thought that we were going to lose Brock right after Shy. So they thought they were cats, and she thinks she's a cat. So I don't know.
Cat thinks it's a duck whisperer.
Yeah, yeah, and it's funny because every time we go out there, like they're the black cat, is has nothing to do with humans, nothing at all.
Well, they're
But
dicks.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so there are times where, we'll go out the back door and we're like, "Brock, it's dinner time," or "Brock, it's lunchtime, bringing you food." And they'll be curled up in the duck house, and then he hears our voice, and he'll try to take off, and Brock will quack at him, and he stops. He literally stops and waits. We drop the food off, and we back away, and they go and eat after we go inside. It is the wildest thing, and I don't care if you think I'm crazy or not, but
That's
it
beside the point. No. Yeah.
but yeah, that's her baby. I'll see if I can find an more recent one. Um, I don't have a more recent one at the moment. I have to get more. But yeah, I mean, she's raising a baby cat or a kitten, which I think he's been around for about a year now, almost a year.
Hey, Craig.
So, hi, Craig. Uh,
Well, it's getting late for me. I'm gonna have to jump off here.
Sounds good. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Have fun. See you, everybody.
Yep. We're gonna probably head out here shortly. I'm gonna stay on for just a little bit longer and see if Heather comes back. Again, the link to join is up at the top. It's pinned in the chat. We can talk about anything and everything, um, except for politics and religion. But yeah, so let's see what's going on in chat. So yeah, that's pretty much my family of animals. None of them know what they are, but I love them to death. So, hello, Aunt Kelly.
Hello, my love. Why are we talking about kitty cats?
Oh, I was just showing my kitty cats and how they don't know. Well, I have one cat, one kitty cat. Our duck thinks it's a cat because it was raised by a hold on real quick. Craig, no, we're not talking about that. Don't be sassy. And then I was just, explaining how none of our animals know what kind of animal they really are. So I was just showing off the Brock and her baby kitty that, well, he's not really a baby anymore. He's pretty big. So yeah, it is crazy. All right. So how are you doing, Aunt Kelly?
I'm good. I'm tired. How are you?
I'm good. My legs are stuck in Indian style here. I was sitting Indian style. Ugh.
I'm not in my car. Well, I was in my car, but now I'm getting out of my car.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice.
For some reason, I can't hear you. I was hearing you just fine, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what
Can you hear
happened.
me now? Check. Testing. Did you turn your volume down?
No, that's what I would keep checking.
Oh,
I don't know.
and Dwayne says, and here we
Maybe it's
have
just me.
Dwayne says, and here we have an Aunt Kelly in her natural habitat. When you're in your car.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys tend to hang out while I'm in my car.
Of course.
But I'm not in my car right now. I'm at the front door. Oh, and I just left the car. Which was kind of loud.
Oh, what'd you do?
You do know I cannot really hear you at all.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's because my voice is starting to cut out.
Yeah, it's probably because I had you on the car speakers, and then I turned the car off.
Oh, yeah, you'll have to go
So
in and
now
check
it's
your
very
settings.
low.
Yeah, you'll have to check your settings to make sure that it's set to your phone now. I know that's what I got to do with mine when it comes to speakers.
Oh, yeah. Shoes off. Oh, yes. Cracking bones. That's always a good feeling.
Oh, that's
Gotta
funny.
love getting old.
Right? My birthday
Oh,
was
I
Saturday,
heard that.
so I'm gonna be
I,
41, Auntie.
so where's everybody at tonight? You usually have more people on.
Well, Heather is at her
Ooh.
massage therapy or massage appointment, and I'm not sure where everybody else is.
The hell.
Dwayne says, just a thought for the day. When a cougar gets old and she needs a hearing aid, she becomes a deaf leopard. Oh, dear.
Nah. I become a loner. The older I get, the more I want to be alone.
That was a sassy comment
Mm-hmm.
from the 80s.
See, I like older guys. Sorry.
Well, Death Leopard isn't an
I
80s,
don't want to have to train anybody.
but Death Leopard is a
All right,
musical
we got to
from
do
the
something.
80s.
All right, I'm going to disappear.
Okay, Auntie. She's having a hard time hearing. All right, guys, we're actually going to head out. Thank you again for joining us today. Well, joining me tonight. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Oh, don't forget to check out that documentary, The Vanishing at the Cecil. Hold on one second. Let me find it. I'll drop the name of it again. I am not good with spelling. Vanishing. Okay, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel on Netflix. Um, it's a wild documentary. That is very for sure. And again, thank you everybody for being here. Remember, you are loved, you are awesome, and you are not alone. With that, we will catch you later. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time on my channel. Have a good night, everybody.